Get in here, get in here, get in here, get in here, guys. Get in here, get in here, get in here. I'm getting ready to do this live about this African drama going on. Come on in here, guys. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome in here. Yes. I'm getting ready to do this live about your Edochie and the Edochie family. Have you guys been paying attention to this Nigeria saga? Oh man, it's just so very interesting. If you guys are not keeping up with the story, it's I'm glued to my I'm sorry, I am glued to my YouTube with this whole thing. First, let me just say that I do give my condolence to the family because their son recently passed away. I'm gonna bring you guys up to date. I want to bring you guys up to date with what's going on. Let me just, yeah. Let me just tag in here. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Let me get this thing organized over here. Sorry, guys. Bees like that sometimes. Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't really do a lot of these lives, but every now and then, you gotta come and you gotta come and do them. So I'm here this evening. I'm live on Instagram, guys, and I'm also live here on YouTube. And I just want to talk about the drama going on in Nigeria. We call it in Jamaica, we call it pasa pasa. And in Nigeria, they call it walla walla. Walla walla. Got some walla walla for you guys on today. Now, can we talk about it? Okay, let me get situated here. And I think I'm getting ready to go on my next page too, as I drink my coffee. Happy Saturday, guys. So like a lot of, we have a lot, I want to talk about this. We have a lot of, oh God, let me get organized. Sorry, guys. We have a lot of Nigerian people blogging about this situation already. Hi, YouTube. I am very fascinated with the story. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. So I'm captured by it. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, again, I'm on YouTube and I am on Instagram. I want to welcome you guys here. I'm talking about the Edochie case and his family, the Edochie family. They are Nollywood actors from Nigeria, right? The wife May, she is not an actor. The reason why I want to come on here and talk about it, guys, is because it really happens in like our everyday life. Regular people, this happens too. But because these people are, the husband family, the Edochie family, they are like actors, Nollywood actors. Just like we have Hollywood in America, they have Nollywood in like Africa, right? So the Nollywood, you guys can check it out. It's so interesting. I am blown away. You guys know that, I'm sorry, but the African movies, the African setting, if you guys watch African movies, is better than any American movie. Them deserve an award. I love it. I'm telling you, I love it. They are so talented and it's just amazing. It's like, wow, you're watching it. It's like, oh my God, you're like glued. This is the thing. I'm glued to the drama, what's going on with this family. So let me just catch you guys up a little bit. I don't want to play anyone's video, but if you go to YouTube and type in May Edochie or Yul Edochie, Yul is spelled Y-U-L, and Judy Austin, I'm going to break it all down for you guys. Judy Austin is actually the second wife. Some people said she's not married to him. I'm going to break it down to you guys. This is real life, right? They're actors, but their real lives is better than the movie. Okay. So let me tell you what brought me here. So I'm on YouTube. You know how we all go to YouTube, we stroll all the time. And then this thing pops up, right? Let me show you guys. Oh, I got like 3 phones open right now. So, they pop up and I'm like, what is this drama going on here? Like, I am glued. Let me show you guys here. So that's Judy right there. She is the side chick wife. That's Yul Edochie right there. He is the husband. That's Yul and his son that just recently passed away. I don't want to mess up his name, and that's Yul's brother. It's just drama. Let me see if you guys can see. Okay, YouTube, you guys already know about this. There's a glare. Okay, you guys can just go see. There you go. All right, go and watch that. Go and watch that. So we all know about if you're married, you're in the marriage sometimes and you don't know what's going on because you're inside having a good time, not worrying about nobody because you're thinking you're happy. But outside of your doors, outside of your 4 corners of the wall, everybody know what's going on. You're the last to know. So that's what happened to May. And I'm just so fascinated because it's a soap opera. It's like, do you guys watch Marriage in Huntsville, with the Martell and oh my God, Sheree and Melody, so that's our American version. But let me tell you, we have nothing on these African people, okay? So I know all the African bloggers are blogging about it, and me, I don't see a lot of American people talking about it. So I'm like, oh, let me come over here and talk about it because they thought that this story was going to stay in Nigeria, right? And I think when they were cheating, they weren't thinking about blowing up all over the world. They didn't think that the outside world was going to be watching them. But let me tell you something, please. I'm telling you. First of all, May Edochie, Yul Edochie, Judy Austin, they're all on Instagram. If you guys on Instagram want to watch them and, get full up with it. But so, like I said, May is the wife, right? The first wife. She's been with him for 18 years. They have 4 children together, 3 boys and 1 girl, right? She thought she was in a wonderful, happy marriage. Little did she know, he's an actor, Yul. So he was cheating allegedly all over the place. Now this cheating allegations are coming out today. So the side chick, Judy Austin, right? The side chick, second wife. May say she don't want to hear it. May say she don't want to hear that the second wife is the second wife because she got married to Yul as a monogamous relationship. She don't believe in polygamy and she wants no part of it. So May found out, like I said, the wife is in the house cooking, cleaning, doing her chores, being happy, everything, thinking she's happy anyway. You know how she found out about her husband cheating? He had the nerves to come on the tube and he introduced his second wife to us all. Even his wife, the first wife, found out about it just like this. So I just started watching them because I was like, what? And she refused. The first wife refused to back down. She said, nope, I'm not dealing with it. She put her boundaries up and she was not playing with nobody. And I don't blame her. Marriage is a contract, guys. So if she agreed to this thing, if she agreed to having 1 wife like Adam and Eve, right? She didn't agree to Adam, Eve, Judy, Sharon. She didn't agree to that stuff. And now, in Africa, they could have some of the, I want to say tribe or some of the religion, they could have more than 1 wife. She didn't sign up for it. So, all the African women are giving her walla walla, they're giving her drama. That's what they call it, walla walla. They're giving her walla walla because basically they're saying, what is her problem? If the man wants a second wife, take it. She don't have to deal with that. That's her marriage and she don't have to deal with that. She says no, a big N-O. So what she did was she threw up her boundaries. She said no, and nobody can force her to do that. All right? Okay, so first of all, Yul allegedly, he went into, Judy was married, right? Her husband is Mr. Abbasi. So she was married, and her husband is like kind of quiet and everything. So because he's an actor and he has money or whatever, and my bad man, you know, so I'm going to the house, go drag out the woman out her husband's house. You know, he manhandled her out of her husband's house. I'm going to tell you guys a story about a friend of mine's. Please, I hope I remember. It just sounds so familiar. So anyway, he moved her out, and while he was still married to May, because they still allegedly they still like married, right? I'm gonna tell you guys about this drama. It's so exciting, guys. It's exciting and sad at the same time. You know. Let me catch up. Where was I? So May said she's not going to agree with that. So Judy, okay, so May is a Christian, first of all, right, guys? So, you know, she goes, she prayed to her God and everything. God keep revealing everything, you know, so she just watching, right? So what happens with all this cheating and everything going on with her husband, she started getting endorsement deals, because remember, this lady was in the house being a good wife. Now that the marriage was being separated, she started getting endorsement deals all over the place for different product lines because she had to support her kid. She has 4 kids, right? So what happened was, now the husband, you know, when they get a side chick, he's bringing her all over the place, you know, the bold ones. So he's all over the place with her now, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm happy, you know, because the fantasy is just like so new and so fresh. Allegedly, he's a narcissist. Okay, so what happened was, now everything is dying down, because guess what happened? She, like I said, the wife May, she's a Christian, and the second wife, Judy Austin, she is into Kaya Mata, Juju, Voodoo. She into all of that. Santa Maria, she into all of that. Basically, all the Africans are saying this is how she got him. She gave him wata. You know, she gave him that spaghetti mixed up with that little, you know what I'm saying? And like, if that's how she catch the man, that's how she catch the man. A lot of men get caught up just like that, I'm telling you, with that spaghetti mixed up with that little, you know, secretion and everything. A lot of women do that to men because some of the men are too weak. They let the devil use them, and they fall down to the pits of hell. So let me just catch you guys up now. So I think it was last Thursday. Guess what happened? It's a lot. You guys, I'm not going to give you everything here. I encourage you guys to go ahead on YouTube or even here on Instagram and put in YUL, Edochie, and May Edochie or Judy Austin, and then you'll see the whole Walla falling out the closet, okay? So last Thursday, guess what happened, guys? Because the fact that he went in the house and he took Judy Austin out of the house from her husband, like basically butt up the husband, right? Because my bad boy, my talk, he went in the house and he butt up the man, and he took the man from the girl from his, you know, he moved her out of her own marital house. And you know, in Africa, they got to pay, not only is he married, right? But you got to pay bride price. So basically, there's a bride price still on Julie's head with her husband, her original husband. You guys do know that there's spiritual ramification behind all of this stuff, right? So that's what's going on now, according to the African people. And I know as a Christian that there's afflictions coming from, and that's the 7th amendment. You could go see that in Exodus 20. Thou shalt not commit adultery. But it even go further when you're dealing with the ancestor, spiritual stuff. You understand me? You know how Africans do it. It's amazing. So because he didn't pay back the bride price, and he made this first husband go cry to the gods, their gods, right? Because you know there's many gods, but there's one God that saves, and tomorrow is Easter, so you know there's one God, Jesus Christ saves. He's the only one that can give you salvation. John 3:16. For God so loved the world so much, he gave his only begotten Son, so that whoever believeth in him shall have everlasting life and will not perish. And that was what Good Friday was about, because Jesus gave his life for us, that whoever repents and cry out for salvation shall have it and shall be forgiven for whatever sin they have, right? Okay, we all sinners. We try to get better. We try to be our best self. Anyway, so last Thursday, the son was in school playing, and somebody called him on his phone. They trying to say that it's Judy Austin, the second wife. She was not supposed to have access to the children. The mom was away in Europe somewhere, right? Allegedly, let me just say that. And somebody, according to the Nigerian bloggers, went to the school and called the boy on his phone, went to the gate, like the back gate, not even the front gate of the school, gave him an item, some food, he ate it, and he dropped. He's not here no more, you know. Camby is his name, and I just want to, God rest his soul in peace. It's a big thing going on now in Africa, because in Nigeria, because they're saying that, you know, they really into all the spiritual stuff. And, you know, we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principality, in Ephesians 6:12. You know, so we always looking at the physical, but the spiritual stuff is strong. You understand what I mean? You could do anything through, people could pray good prayer for you, they could pray bad prayer for you. The tongue have power, okay? So anywho, he died in school. He's not even buried yet because it's just 1 week. So the original mother, like, she's moaning and everything. The second wife, she never sent any apology or anything, any condolence to the first wife, because what she wants is to go into the mansion, right? Because they have a beautiful mansion. The second wife want to move in, but she still have bride price with the first husband. So the whole Nigeria is going crazy. The police is trying to investigate her. That's Judy Austin, the second wife. The police is trying to investigate her, and the man and the husband, because they trying to say they collaborated to sacrifice the son, something like what the Illuminatis do, right? So he or she can have power. And I'm not going to say I don't believe in it, because it talks about iniquity all through the Bible. But you cannot be playing with spiritual stuff. You could wrestle with Jesus, and you could wrestle with the devil too. You understand? You pick a side, because you can't serve two masters, and that's in Matthew 6:24. Because either you're going to love one and hate and despise the other. Okay? You can't love two masters. So basically, you know, some people say they could be in love with 3, 4 people. You can't, because even in the Bible it says that you got to pick a master. You can't pick. You're not going to love them the same. You're going to love one more. You're going to despise the other, basically. All right? So anywho, so what's going on now? The little boy just died last Thursday. The mother, original mom, May, she is, you know, in and out of the hospital, breaking down all the time. We can understand that because she's grieving. Basically, what I came here to say today is to the men. A lot of men want 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wives. They just want everybody. As long as them say a skirt and a fat ass, they want it. But, you know, the people that's married, and I hear a lot of men say they love messing with married women, because they don't have to have no obligation, and the married woman have, like, you know, responsibility, so he could get to come and go as he wants when he's messing with a married woman. But there's serious spiritual consequences behind that, guys. Whoever is doing that, don't mess with married people. I'm not going to say I don't care what y'all do with single people, because we shouldn't be having sex, now that I know better, right? Without being married in the first place. But if you are messing around, screwing around, let me tell you, let Auntie Sharon be the first to tell you guys, don't mess around with married people. It's a dangerous spiritual sin. So basically what they're saying, what came out today, what fell out of the closet today, because, you know, when people are cheating, right? When people are cheating, it's just one skeleton coming out the closet after the other. You know how they always say the wife is the last to know. So today, allegedly, they found out that not only was he messing with Judy Austin, but he was messing. It was one lady before Julie Austin allegedly, and they're trying to say Julie Austin is mixed up in her death because the girl was found dead and she was pregnant. Blah blah blah. So the Nigerian police is investigating her allegedly, guys. Okay, let's just say that. These are my opinion, and this is just purely entertainment, allegedly. Okay, guys, you guys already know, but that's what you gotta say. All right. Um, it's really sad. So one of the other skeleton fell out the closet is that he was like basically when the new actors, the ladies, when they're actors, it's just like the glass ceiling, right? Whenever the new ladies come on set, the husband, he would have to have sex with the ladies allegedly for them to get the role. So basically, he's testing out their pussycat. You understand? For them to get the roles. He didn't care about their talent. He always promising them things. It's so horrible when people use their position. They use their position to kind of like influence and control people. That's very horrible. In the meantime, in between time, this guy had a 16-year-old son that just died. I think the next one is like somewhere around 12, and the next one is small, like about 8. And then the daughter, 18, Danielle, the daughter. It's just a beautiful family. His wife look beautiful. She's intelligent. She holds him down, everything. But this is it, guys. This is it. You know, some people just, men or women, because you know women cheat as well. They cannot be satisfied. You know, and so Judy Austin, she has a baby as well. She has other children. Not sure how much. I want to say 3, but not sure because her husband. Her original husband still has her 2 kids, I think 2. And then she so-called had one for you, but that's under investigation as well because they're trying to say that it's the first husband's according to African tradition. The first husband, he said that he know that it's his child because apparently they're saying that he's still screwing around. Because you guys know that cheaters, they go back and forth like ping pong ball. They love it. They love secrecy. They love lying. They love the whole, just like creeping, basically. They love it, and it's just a dangerous game. It's really dangerous. I know, like a lot of people, when they start cheating, it's fun in the beginning because, the boring wife or the boring husband in the house doing everything is boring to them. But then the fantasy on the side is like, exciting at first. But then sooner or later you see that they have flaws as well, So it's just amazing how just like us as human beings can sometimes just use our body, use whatever our charisma is, whatever we do to entice people, money, gifts, whatever it is, to lead people into hell, basically. Tempt them to go into hell, basically, because in the end, sometimes, rarely do it ever turn out happy. In the end, it's just cheating on top of cheating on top of cheating on top of cheating. You can't satisfy, which is why I always tell people, whatever it is, because, they said that cheating really has nothing to do with sex. It's the whole inside of a person that is not filled. They have childhood wounds that are not taken care of, and they keep on trying to get satisfied with items and things, and they're never, ever, ever satisfied, never. And if they don't get this solved, they're going to keep on doing it, and hurting people. So one thing I want to talk about with this case, with this Nigerian case is, imagine, the guy had his 4 children, now it's only 3 left behind, with the original wife. He had the perfect wife. Everybody said he was so happy before. He was glowing. He was happy. He was making money. People respect him. His daughter Danielle, she now is in college. She wanted to be an actor. Now she's saying she hates men. Now she's saying, allegedly, now she's saying because she wanted to be an actor just like her dad, but because of his performance, she no longer wants to be an actor. So what I want to say is, like, look how much lives these people affect. he affected me and I don't even know him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching their story and I'm like, oh my God, like, what is this? You know, it's just so fascinating. So they thought it was going to be contained in Nigeria or in his household or just in his community. But look, it's all over the world now. Everybody's watching. And this is kind of good that this happened, because there's a lot of sex addicted people, because people think addiction is only like liquor or drugs. And no, people have sex addiction. People have people addiction. You could be addicted to anything, you know. So you just have to get help, man. You gotta. It's okay. Now there's a lot of mental health issues going on. If it wasn't solved like early on, and you know you have problems, just go ahead and get help. It's okay to go and get some mental health care, like especially in today's world. Like a lot of people need help, and it's okay. It's okay to say I need help. And now, like I said, when I come off of this, I'm just gonna go in my room and just watch it. There's so much channel to watch. And so much people calling in to give their predictions of what's going to happen, telling May that she needs to go to the witch doctor and feed the gods. Like I said, there's many, many gods, but my one God is Jesus Christ. You understand? First of all, the blood of Jesus still works. All right? And they telling her to go to many, many gods, but if she's a Christian, you cannot have one foot in and one foot out. If she's a real Christian, she's going to plead the blood of Jesus. She's going to go into her secret place. She's going to pray and ask God to deliver her. She's going to stay in isolation and listen to him talk to her. That is what she's going to do if she is a true Christian. She's not going to go feed no gods and summon spirits. Guys, like I told you already, you can't play with Satan and God. You're either going to serve Satan or you're going to serve God. I encourage you. Today I started reading for the first time. Because you know when you open the Bible, guys, some people read the Bible through and through. But for me, you can't just read the Bible like you're reading a regular book. You know? For me, whatever your situation is what you go to the Bible for. You know, when you open the Bible, God talks to you from your situation. Because basically he's teaching you about yourself. He's developing you and he's showing you and guiding you and giving you wisdom. So whenever I go into the Bible, he tells me where to go. He'll tell me to go to Proverbs. I've been in the book of Proverbs for a very long time. I understand and I love this story because it reminds me of the strange woman in my life that I didn't know about as a wife. You understand? But so it teaches me about the strange woman in Proverbs. It teaches me about the adulterous woman that the people wanted to stone, and Jesus said to the people who came without sin, cast the first stone, and none of them couldn't do it because we all are sinners, you know. And Jesus forgive. I want to talk about forgiveness because tomorrow is Easter. Whoever afflicted you, whoever harmed you in your life, a mother, being it your child, being it your husband, being it your boss, your friend betrayed you in the most hurtful way. Somebody could have been murdered in your family. Somebody could have been murdered, like even your child. You know, you ever see like people go to court and they ask the judge to speak and they forgive the murderer? And do you ever guys see how the murderer responds to the forgiveness? They actually break down because it's like reaping hot coal on their head. When you're nice to your haters, you're reaping hot coal on their head. When you feed a person that have been doing you wrong, I know in today's society a lot of people don't do it. It reaps hot coal on their head because you set yourself free by forgiving them. Let them deal with it. So basically you pass the ball to them, you know? First of all, when you keep hate in your heart and all that anger and everything, it's just like a ball that just keep building and building and getting bigger and bigger. But if you just release it, like I said, throw the ball to the person that offended you. Throw the ball to them. And you don't have to tell them to their face. You could just, in your house or your secret place or wherever, you could just say, God, this burden is too much for me to bear. I'm asking you to just let me release them off of my heart. I forgive them for whatever they did to me. Please, God, I repent and I just forgive me, and forgive the people that trespass against me. You could go ahead and read Psalms 23. How is it that you want God to forgive you for all of your dirty sins that nobody even know about, but you can't forgive the person that offended you? I used to be like that. I couldn't, like, I harbor resentment and couldn't let go. But now that I found the truth, you gotta let go. It's too much of a burden to carry, guys. All right, it's too much of a burden. What brings us to the story tonight about the Edochie drama? As I talk about forgiveness. Now, remember, her son died. Her husband cheated on her. Everything came back to back. Her husband cheated on her. Her son died. Her store got robbed. She missed so much, thousands and thousands of merchandises. Um, Her family, not her family, but his family, some of them turned their backs on her. Everything as she knew it changed in the blink of her eyes, right? And she has to adjust and adjust quickly. Now, what's killing me about the African people in Nigeria? This lady's son just died on Thursday, and they telling her to stay strong and be strong. And did anyone here ever lost a child? If you lose your parents, you acting like it's the end of the world, much less your child that you bore. You know what I mean? So I just had to tell them, like, I love writing my comments on there, because stop telling that lady to be strong. She needs to, it's okay. When you guys are going through the grieving process, it's okay to cry. It's okay to bawl. It's okay to isolate. It's okay. However you grieve, however you handle it is okay. Some days you're going to feel strong, and some days you are going to feel like just staying in bed. You don't want to see nobody. You're just going to feel done for. Been there, done that. So, as I talk to the people on YouTube or on Instagram, I just want to tell you guys, I've been feeling for me until I feel it fair. You understand? And I know what she's going through. I did 25 years. And I'm telling you guys that it's not easy. So stop telling that lady she's strong. Okay? Stop telling her that. All right? She could be weak. It's okay. She's having a weak moment. Let her have her weak moment. Pray for her, and stop letting those kayamata juju people come on your page and predict over her life, because life is in your tongue. And everybody keep coming telling her she's going to die in 6 months. I rebuke that in the mighty name of Jesus. She's going to live and not die. Okay? If you say you love this lady so much, speak life into her situation. Speak life over her children. Let people call in and pray for her, instead of calling and giving them sometimes fake prophecy over her life. All right? Everybody all of a sudden are seers. Why them never seeing in them own life, and I feel them dirty life? Yeah, go see into your own life. You know, it's like when something happened, people come and say, God said this and God said that. But why God didn't tell me? I'm not saying that God can't give people messages, but every minute,